Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Elder Scrolls Lore, and now, today this is going to be something that someone in the community suggested I take a look into. It was Bjartor, who is a prisoner in Castle Dower in Solitude, and a comment she makes that about the Empire and Hammerfell, and so we're going to kind of analyze it a little bit and kind of digest what was actually being said, and talk about this so-called quote-unquote theory. Now, before I hop into it, I'd like to thank Aries for allowing me to use his music. His channel is fantastic. I highly recommend you go check out his channel. He has everything from fantasy to sci-fi-esque kind of music, and I highly recommend you do it. Take a shout out to the Discord chat as well. Feel free to join in the link in the description below or in the channel header. And Aries' channel the link is down in the description below as well. Now, we don't have too much in terms of news, so we're going to kind of just hop into this and see what goes from here. So, we're going to be discussing this sort of rivalry between Hammerfell and the Empire, sort of, I guess. I don't really know how to phrase that. So, basically, this conversation that happens between Bjartor and Attar, Bjartor is the Nord prisoner there, and Attar is the Redguard axeman or headsman there. And so basically Bjartor speaks out and says, "Hey jailer, what I don't understand is why you're siding with the Imperials." Attar responds with, "Shut up, scum." Bjartor says, "I mean, the Redguards fought off the Allmeri and the Empire, and now Hammerfell is an independent state. That's all we Nords want for Skyrim." Attar responds with, "Shut up, scum." Bjartor, so it's okay for your people to rebel against the Empire, but not mine." Attar, they are not my people. I'm with the Empire because they pay me, and that means I'm out here and you're in there, so shut up. So, that's the small conversation. Now, did the Empire and Hammerfell fight? No. Alright, I just want to address that now. I went into Reddit and looked into this, and there are some people really digging in deep and saying, like, overanalyzing this whole thing and saying that the Empire fought Hammerfell, and Hammerfell had to fight for the Empire for independence. No, they most likely didn't. It's most commonly accepted that the Empire seceded again the people of Hammerfell. So basically, you know, they willingly let go of Hammerfell. They let go of their claim over it, and this was done because they had pressure from the Thalmor, because there's the threat of war looming over them, and it was fresh off of the Great War. So when people think, or this is, I think, a nod towards either something at Bethesda where they just didn't watch what they said, or maybe it is a hint to something, or it's just a way of interpreting this, and that we might take it as a mistake. So, did the Empire fight Hammerfell? No, like I said, no, they definitely did not, and I think there's a multitude of reasons why. I think Hammerfell and the Empire can both recognize the greater threat in the Thalmor. The Empire actually, General Decimus, who was in charge of the Imperial forces in Hammerfell, decommissioned legionnaires to stay and fight for the Redguards and continue the fight there, and they continued to do so even when the Empire was not at war with them. So basically, what I have to, this is just a video to kind of shoot down this little thing. I know this is kind of nitpicky and to go into, but when I looked into it, it was actually kind of interesting to see that, oh, maybe they did, but no, they did not. They definitely did not. I think there's a lot of overthinking when it comes to these lines, and hence why it's gone unnoticed. So for any miscommunication out there that's been out there, people wondering, no, the Empire did not have to fight Hammerfell, or Hammerfell did not have to fight the Empire for independence. If anything, they would probably, I guess, in a way, politically fight, and in that sense, that's just to be recognized as an independent nation. But I think the Empire would have no trouble recognizing Hammerfell as an independent nation. In fact, I would see the Empire more or less trying to solidify a relationship with Hammerfell, because they have a common threat in the Thalmor. Now, I don't think they would have legionnaires stationed at the border. They potentially have one, and I only say one in the off chance that there is a second Great War. I would say that Legion is most likely going to actually aid the Redguards in battle, because I feel like the Empire is smart enough to recognize that threat. Titus Mede II is not an idiot, and I'm sure he has plans, and I know he can get killed in the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, but they're getting out of the point now where I just use this opportunity to kind of shoot down this little thing. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this little dialogue piece? It reminds me a little bit of the letter that was found in the fort in Falkreath with Imperial Knowledge's video. It reminds me a little bit of that, but that being said, I don't see anything significant with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do you agree or disagree? And as always, if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below or in the Discord chat. And as always, please like and subscribe if you want more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.